take a lot less damage against a certain enemy upcoming soon. And she will get her four-growth weapon very soon. She gets it in the Shino Mansion. Tifa will get her four-growth in as well. So now currently Aerith has one and Shat has one. So that was Platt, and we bring her with us just because she needs to get the thing that was Platt has equipped. Yeah, she can level up HP Platt as well, why not? And Epidemic, you can give her the thing. And actually you can take the weaker all because that's the last all, right? And let's give her fire. Let's give her earth. And then MP plus. Death blow. Sands. And sleep. Even though technically her dexterity isn't that good. I mean, it's kind of the same as Kel right now, but yeah. And actually, now that I have Wiser Staff, it's not really that good to have the power raised on her. Let's give her... I mean, there won't be that much poison and darkness, to be honest. Oh, let's just put the talisman on. Wow, where's the club over? Let's bring the ones that have full growth right now. I don't think you have to bring Tifa with you to the thing, but it's actually interesting to bring both Tifa and Aerith to it. Although, I mean, we did equip. I mean, I can just move that stuff over, but... Yeah, because when I enter the city I don't need to have the same party members. So, right now when I can get encounters I can bring these. And then I can just switch to Tifa before we get into the town, basically. And the safe combination is 56, 36. Oh, it's 36, 36, 10, 59, 97. So it's right 36, left 10, right 59, and right 97. You need to basically, and I've written up there where you got all the clues and stuff there, because, you know, yeah. But it's really easy to remember that code, you know, and stuff there, except I don't always know it on top of my head. I always just need to look at it once and then I know it. So now it's 36, 10, 59, and 97. Of course, we might get some encounters here on the way. I would have liked to have had more cash, to be honest, you know, to get more, you know, like, but I think it's of course that one thing I wish that would be in the remake is that you would get AP on the characters that aren't in your party when you do a battle, but yeah. Of course they are now pretty close to them getting all on, but you know, of course we don't have all the magics yet at the third level here. We don't have fire tree yet. We don't have ice tree yet, but we're very close. So we're gonna be getting it while we're at... Whoops, right. Oops. I forgot. We have the card back here. Boom. And of course, we could have used that to return, you know, and done more battles in the thing. I want to see what her damage is with that. Okay, that's not too bad. I think the Wiser Staff looks pretty interesting, and both Wiser Staff and the thing is is both of them have like all characters or most of the characters get a lot of like magic as like they level up and stuff from the weapons and stuff, and yeah. And basically at this point you deal a lot of damage with your weapons, because these are the ones that has the first two double growth 4-slot weapons. Like everyone gets a 4-slot double growth weapon. But then of course there are special cases when you have characters that have special double growth weapon, like Yuffie's one of Yuffie's endgame weapons. Rising Sun is of course insanely good for its slots, I think. I think it's a 4-slot, right? But I forgot if it was linked or not. So, and now we want to bring used for, you know, for the purpose of bringing them. We want to bring Tifa, and I forgot what was the coolest dialogue. Like, chat makes out of sense, you know, because Barrett was listening to the story a lot, you know. Or you can bring Kate Sit, and Kate Sit, you know, is... The question is, technically story-wise, does Reeve, does he know about the fact that they rebuilt Nibelheim? I mean, he should know, right? Because he's like city planner person or whatever it was. So yeah, let's bring that. And then let's enter Nibelheim Arena. Now we're into Nibelheim. What? This all burned down, wasn't it? I thought so. And why my house is still here too? Don't believe it, maybe you were just dreaming. Oh, that's correct. I'm not lying. Okay, Kate didn't get that cool on. I remember the intense heat of the flames. And of course you figure out very, very quickly, you know, that, you know, things are weird here. And I want to speak here to this one, the tiny one. Reunion. Black Cape, Black Source. Well, actually you can talk to that one right away there to get the Black Source. And that's your second Exos, by the way. Okay, the second Exos. And then we go into here. And up here we have an elixir. Nice town here. We've been busy for a long time. It's not nice to die, and of course all of these are just actors, you know. Dude, seriously. Did I get stuck? No! Haha! Okay, that was weird. And the general store here is a really, really crappy store. Because we have 2 ethers, we can sell boom. I was hoping we were going to have our materials actually higher at this point. And in here there is one more here. Another luck source. So now I have 3 luck sources. And now you cannot go in there. I'm the Guild at Night. Typical similar bullshit. I mean, it's not that expensive, but still, you know. And of course they had to basically rebuild this town, because otherwise people would start wondering like, oh, where's Nibelheim, you know, and stuff like that. And of course this is Cloud's house. And that doesn't even look like Cosmo, you know, so yeah. This guy's number 5. Oh yeah, he doesn't give you anything. This is where you get your turbo ethers. And then on the second floor, you get your platinum fist. Tifa, which is, of course, is quite a lot weaker than your regular Tiger Fang, or even, but it's almost as strong as the Grand Glove. Except, of course, its accuracy isn't as great. Of course, compared to Motor Drive, it's quite a big, or a decent enough upgrade. So that's the Platinum Fist right there. Pretty good, so now we have that, and yeah. Alright, what was it? But I definitely remember playing the piano, so why wasn't it burnt down? I'll go for it. I remember. Oops, I did play something over there. X square triangle, L1 plus triangle, L1 plus square, X square triangle, L1 plus X, circle X square X. Yeah, I'll go for it. I forgot X square triangle. And you can actually get coins here if you do it. And then can both buttons down as well also work. Yeah, secret savings, 1 gil, you know, so yeah. That's what you can do. You can get help in 1 gil. And of course in the Nibelheim pipes you go down number 2 to get Power Soul. And go down number 4 to get all materia. And then Sniper CR you get after the Mako Fountain where you also found your door elemental thing. And having over a certain amount of materia is gonna matter soon. Basically Yuffie, when she stays all in materia. Like, I think a lot of people hate Yuffie because only she go all my materia, I'm a liberal, blah blah blah. And that's what people get triggered because, you know, people are like, only Yuffie, so stupid because she steals your materia, and then every little kid that played the game got mad, you know. Which is just stupid. You know, especially since, you know, like, if you had enough materia with you, if you have over 40 materia, then she doesn't steal everything. And sometimes if you get lucky, but she like prioritizes stealing certain materials. It's kind of almost like a graph for it. I would love to maybe design a graph like what material she's most likely to steal. Like see if she steals the same material every time, you know. Clone activity report, because of course they are kind of like separate clones, but that's not entirely true that they're complete like separate clone experimenters. Like the tattoo number is how close they are to separate, but it kind of has to do with like all of them were injected with, you know, cells, and of course Claude never got a number because, you know, he kind of failed, you know. So. Now by the way, here now we went in all the buildings except for the big thing. Always calling separators calling, and then get separators near. But you don't want to advance yet. If you advance into the mountains, I believe they remove separate from a mansion, and then you misdestruct materia, which I believe you can buy later on. But first of all, I just want to turn off the encounters. Not because I don't want to get encounters, but we're just going to go on a pickupping spree here. First we get a Twin Viper, which is of course Yuffie's 4-slot double growth weapon. And then we also down here we get Silver Megaphone, which by the way is an actual 8-slot single thing, which has actually very good accuracy, but is his weakest weapon. Like, it's weird, like it's weaker than the black megaphone, and black megaphone is weaker than the yellow megaphone. And of course the white megaphone though is used very just 1 point of damage weaker than the yellow megaphone, but has higher hit. But the silver megaphone is just like, yeah. But of course it's a lot of slots, you know, and that's the thing, like there's a lot of things always like, okay, what do you prioritize? Do you prioritize, you know, leveling up materia right now? Do you prioritize something else, you know? And of course now we go on the second floor, and we go in here. This is where the thing is, but we don't do that yet. We go there and we get enemy launcher. Enemy launcher is, however, not the bug off weapon, but enemy launcher is quite interesting in the way it looks, to be honest. And here you get a magic source, and this is where one of the clues are. By the way, it's like, I forgot exactly where it was. It's somewhere here in the path here. There it is, right 59. It is of course the third number, right there, 59 there, you know. And like a lot of the clues are used in very, very obvious places, you know, and stuff that, you know, and yeah. And it's interesting that you get that sound and it points you towards the thing, and if you use head forward there, you open that up. But of course you do remember that from the thing that you got. And that's all the chests, right? Yeah, that's all the chests. I'm pretty certain that's all of them. Yeah, because that's that. And then of course the fourth number, by the way, you just get that, you know, if you read it, you know, and if you go there, you know, you get Block the Bright 97 right away, you know.